What's up, everybody? It is Coach Family of Gamers coming at you with another Deadzone, a special elite group. This is the Tersia Revolutionaries, and they are the new faction that just came out in the vault, and it's on the Mantic Companion app. But before we start, I want to talk to you about what happened in the last video, which was the Arias contract, guys, which I kind of ripped apart, and then we did a battle report, and they weren't good. They were not good, and I want to thank all the people who watched the video and also commented, because a lot of people did comment, and I thought I was being a little harsh, but I was trying to be, in my opinion, of what happened, and a lot of you guys basically backed me up and said the same thing I said, so I guess I'm on the same page with you. But Mantic's taking another shot here. It seems like this is the rules committee doing this, doing what they got to do. So it seems like they are in the vault right now, and you could print them all up. If you didn't back Star Saga and you didn't get those models, this is a good way to get those models. But what's the point if you don't have Star Saga and you have all these models? How do you use them? Well, here you go. You can use them in Deadzone, which is, I think, is important. So without further ado, let's get to it. So here's a picture of all the models here. They're in the vault, like I said. I have most of them. I don't have 1, 2, 3. So I like the Metabot and Brute Force, and then Lycia. So we're going to get right to it. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. What's important for Deadzone? All right, so now we are talking with Ector Sanchez, the revolutionary leader. So I guess he is the leader. And if you see, he's got 445 across the board. So his range and his fight came down. They're better now. Survives on 5, armor 1, 2 health points, size 1. Now, he's got fire control, which he had before. He's got a recon 4+. He didn't have a recon 4+. He's got resilient 2. He's got tactician 1, which he had before. And he has special orders, resourceful by nature. We'll get to that later on in the video, okay? So now he has an auto-stabilized grenade launcher, range 5, explosive frag 3, a pistol, and he's got smoke grenades. But he has fire control, so he has 3 different guns, or 3 different ways to throw, the grenades, the pistols, and the grenade launcher, okay? Range 5, 3, 3. He's only 2 VPs, which went down. He was 3 VPs before. The only thing is that he is 200 points, and I think he is way overpriced for this. But I kid. They put all these guys into this list and made it for 200 points, and you'll see as we get to the next one, is 0 points. So Ector Sanchez is pretty good, all right? I like him. He's got a lot of cool things going on, and, he's very offensive. Works out good. Okay, so Lydia Brute Force Winger. She is the woman in the, basically it's Ripley from Aliens. And she is in that suit that she has there. So she moves on a 1 to 2, 5, 4, 5, armor 2, 2 health points, size 2. All right. She is a new model. She's got the nail gun, range 2, rapid fire, servo-powered fist and ram, close combat, AP2, knockback, and smash. So you're automatically rolling 3 dice on every combat you charge in. It's 4. Size 2, not too bad. Maybe you'll be lucky. You'll probably get an extra dice for that. So if she's bigger, hey, not too bad. Charge in, right? Charge in for 1, smash for 2. Size 2 if you're bigger, 3. So you're rolling 6 dice on the charge with a fight of 4. Not bad at all. She's okay. She has charged, which that's all right. Dismantle, which is nice when you're fighting other machines out there. Energy shield 1, very good. Engineer, life support, and solid. So life support and solid. So she's essentially mimicking a Forge Father suit, the Forge Guard. So life support is an important thing to have. Armor 2, survive on a 5. Not bad. All right, pretty good. She's a Dreadball model that's making her first appearance in the Deadzone universe, so I think this is okay. She's not nothing to write home about, but she's pretty good. All right, so here we go. Commander Sergeant Ugric. He is a marauder inside, encased in this very cool armor. So 554, armor 2, health points 2, size 1. Everything basically the same from the other, from before. He's a model that's from Star Saga, and he was a mercenary. He's got drop suit, fire control, tac 1. Drop suit is new. Okay, he lost jump pack, but he has a drop suit. You know, not bad. I kind of like the jump packs. I've gone on about that. You know, the enforcers being able to move and whatnot. So if you see, he's got the auto blaster with a holo sight, which is range 2, and then he's got his laser rifle with a holo sight and rapid fire. He lost weight of fire 1. Okay, lost weight of fire 1, and he's come down to 2 VPs. Not bad. He's solid. 554. You know. He does have fire control, so you could shoot at short and long range. Both of them have holo sights, so you're going to be getting some extra dice with that. Not terrible. Tac 1 in case Ector Sanchez goes down. You have a backup there. All right, so first of our 2 heavy bots, our heavy robots. This is RO-8LOK. I don't know, to me it looks like Roadblock. So let's call him Roadblock for now. He is making his first appearance. He was another Dreadball model. I think he's a Dreadball Extreme model, actually. And moves 1 to 2. No shoot stat. Fighter 4, Survivor 5, Armor 1. 3 health points, size 2. So a little bit bigger. Got an extra health point there. Beast, Construct, Remote, and Resilient. So you can't put him on the board without an engineer. So it's a good thing that Brute Force, she's an engineer. So it works out good. He's got his double piston fist, close combat, smash 1. Fighting on a 4, smash 1. So you're always rolling 4 dice in a fight. Maybe you'd be bigger 5. Comes flying in. Another 1. So 6 on the charge. Not terrible. Not terrible. Pretty good. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I like this guy. If you notice, though, as I'm going through these guys, other than Ector Sanchez, they're all 0 points. So, like I said, I don't know if he's good for the price because I don't know his price. But yeah, this is not bad. He's not terrible. All right, so the next one is Orion. I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite models from Star Saga. Okay, I really like this model. And also, he was one of the mercs that we put together when I was on the rules committee. So I really like this model, and I really like this guy. Let's see how they did. Okay, so Orion is a 1 to 2, range of 4, fight of 6, survival 4, armor 2, health points 2. He's a size 1. He has Construct and a special order, which is Solstice programming. So we're going to get that at the end. We're going to do all the special stuff at the end. So just try to remember that he has Solstice programming, all right? Gauze Blaster, range 6, AP1 holo sight. He has gone from 2 to 3 health VPs. So he's gone up. He's basically exactly the same, other than the Solstice programming, which, you know, these are all these special extra things that I'm not too fond of, but this one I kind of like. So stay tuned. Hold on. We'll see what happens with this. Okay, next is the R515 Metabot. All right, so this is the guy holding the chair, and he gives you a few cool little things here and there. Not too, you know, I wouldn't take him regularly, but moves on a 1 to 2. No range stat. Fight of 5, which is new. They didn't have a fight stat before. Survive of 5. No armor. Okay, 2 health points, size 1. Now, he's a Metabot. He has body slam. This is new. They didn't have this before. Close combat with knockback. All right. Fights on a 5. I think that's just if you're stuck, you got to do something like that. So, you know, not a big deal. He is a Construct. He does give you a defender shield and a medic. So, you know, if you put your sniper in the back there, he's only a size 1. You can fit 1 or 2 snipers in there. Have the medic in there. It does convey the defender shield, increasing the armor of everybody in that particular cube. So it's not a bad deal if you do it. I don't have this model. I'm kind of glad that this is in the vault, because as a completionist, I want to have all the Deadzone models, so I'm glad I have it. He was introduced, I think, in Outbreak, and, you know, you could take him in the Enforcers, GCPS, I think Maison. So, basically the corporation guys have the Metabot. And like I said, he was a Dreadball holdover that came over to Deadzone. All right, here's our second model of the robots, the second robot model. T4-P1T, or Tar Pit. Maybe he's Tar Pit. I kind of like Tar Pit. To 4 Pit, I don't know, but Tar Pit. We'll call him Tar Pit for now. So it moves on a 1 to 2, no range. Okay, fight of 4, survive of 5, armor 1, hit points 3, size 2. Basically the same thing as we have before. Resilient 1, remote, construct, beast. Same thing as the other one, 2 VPs. Like I said, I think this is Dreadball Extreme coming through. It's exactly the same as the other dude, his brother. All right, KR-0M3, or Chrome, as all his friends call him. Now, this is originally a Merc from Outbreak, with all the cool Mercs in there and stuff. So he's got a lot of better stats. He did a lot better. I can't tell you if he's better because of his point cost, because he's 0 points, but I think he's a little better. So let's look into this. Let's dive into him. Moves on a 1 to 2. 5, 4, 5 across the board. All better stats than before. Armor 1. Health points 2. He's only a size 1. He has a construct, defender shield. He has traded in his glide for a jump pack. So he used to be able to glide down. I think the 2 wings that he had, he'd jump off the building, he'd be able to glide down. Jump pack. I gotta tell you, I've been saying it for years, that a jump pack is one of the most underrated piece of equipment in Deadzone. Okay, you can go from top of a cube to another cube, as long as there's a space in between. You don't have to worry about that. That has saved my bacon a lot of times. Okay, so we're gonna start on the bottom. Plasma cannon, range 6, AP2. Used to have weight of fire 2, and I think it was AP1, but he's lost weight of fire 2. So, that's not too good. That's not too good. I really don't like that. He had weight of fire 2. Now, a completely new weapon is the double plasma cannon, range 6, AP3. It is heavy, and he has weight of fire 1 with that. So that's what I was saying. You say you put him back with the Metabot, they both can fit in the cube, and he'll get an extra armor on him. Now, for him though, he already has a defender shield, so he's really at armor 2, and he does convey to that person in there another defender shield. So now you have 2 guys with defender shields in this army, which is not a bad thing. All right, so I like to take with the enforcers, take at least 1 to 2, maybe 3 peacekeepers with defender shields. So it's pretty good. Now with the vault, I can make some phase claws, and I'm gonna make a whole army of phase claw guys. But I digress. But they're in there. It's not bad. Like I said, I don't know the numbers, but the plasma cannon, which was range 6, AP1, rate of fire 2, was really good. I kind of like that better than this double plasma cannon. He has 2 plasma cannons, but he doesn't have. Can't fire both of them. Yeah, it's a little weird there. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have fire control. If you have fire control, it'd be good. He could fire both weapons, both range 6. Although it might be a little overpowered because AP3 and AP2. He is 3 victory points. That didn't change. So, yeah, I don't know. He's pretty good. For the points, though, I don't know what he would be. Not bad. AP2 and AP3, he's your all-around ranged armor killer. Not too bad. All right, here we go with Lyra the Fixer. Okay, she is, like I said, a Dreadball model coming over, and she is 0 points like everybody else. So she moves on a 2-2. I think that's incorrect. I think she moves on a 2-3. I think they have to fix that. I can't see why she would move on a 2-2. It makes no sense. Maybe it's a 1-2 or a 2-3. I'm assuming a 2-3. A 2-3. Because she's like this, quick person, that can get around the field. She's an athlete and whatnot. So, range of 5, fight of 4, survive of 4, no armor. 2 health points, size 1. All right. She has the wrist targeter, range 3, and it gives prey. So that's not too bad. If she moves on a 2-3, let's say she moves on a 2, and you're 2 away, shoot this guy, hit him with prey, and now when you move in with a hooked wrist blade, close combat AP 1, frenzy 1 tenacious, fighting on a 4 with frenzy 1, not terrible, not too bad. She has elusive 1, so when you shoot her, that's one that can't hit her. Hacker, scout, and stealthy. So when you do shoot her, she is stealthy. You can't get full mono on her. Not terrible. This is the one that she's out there. See, in a way, though, I kind of like this because no armor, but elusive and stealthy. Okay? Not too bad. And she has scout, so she'll be up there. If she moves on a 2-3, it's pretty good. You know what I'm talking about, Pathfinder guys. You know what I'm saying? You get that good scout up there. Frenzy 1, fights on a 4 with an AP 1. That's not terrible. Wish I knew the points, though. You know, I can give you a better basis on this. But that's the last of it. Let's get to all the special goodness that they were trying to give us. All right, so let's get to the specialized operations. So what they're saying is, after deciding which scenario to play, but before recon rolls, choose one of the following army-wide special rules. Okay? So now, the first one is strip them down for parts. Okay? And that is for brute force, for Lydia Brute Force. All right? The one, the Ripley. Strip them down for parts. Whenever a construct or model or armor 2 or higher is eliminated in the same cube as Lydia, she regains her life support as if it's already expended, or may remove a wound token from a friendly construct in the same cube or up to 2 cubes away. In addition, place 1 item from the unused item pool in her cube. She may immediately pick it up for free if no enemy is in her cube. All right, so when you think about it, it's a little wordy, but let's break it down a little bit. So, when armor 2 or higher is eliminated. So first of all, this is very situational. I am not a big super situational thing. All right. So this is like super situational. So whenever a construct or model with armor 2 or higher is eliminated in the same cube as Lydia. So you're going to have to kill a construct. That's number 1. Let's say you're playing against me and I take all Brockers. So now what do? There's no constructs in there. Now, does that mean that it's a friend? Or is it says just whenever a construct or model with armor 2 or higher is eliminated in the same cube as Lydia. It doesn't tell you if the enemy or not. So it's a little confusing there. She regains her life support. That's already. And may remove a wound or token from a friendly construct in the same cube or up to 2 cubes away, which is pretty good because in this particular list there are 5 constructs. So I get what they were doing here. In addition, place 1 item from the unused item pool in her cube. She may immediately pick it up for free if there's no enemy. So if you're playing with the items in here, you can put it in there. This is so situational. There's so much stuff going on here. I get what you're doing. Trying to heal constructs. Okay, that's what you're trying to do. Yeah. I mean, you know, whenever a construct or model with armor 2 is or higher is eliminated. That's what if it's not if it's an enemy model, and like I said, if I take all Brockers, or let's say you're playing the veer-myn and you know you take all guys that are not constructs. You know, every army has that. It might be a little tough, so I'm not a fan of this one. I see what they were trying to do, but it's not that good. Not that good. So let's go to the next one, which is Ector Sanchez. Not a leader by choice, but circumstances. So he's not the leader we want, but he's the one we deserve. Ector Sanchez gains the keywords communications relay, combat team training, and his recon goes down to 3+. I like this one a lot. Okay, I think that's good because combat team training will help you out if you guys are getting eliminated. You could always use communications relay, and recon changing to 3+ is good. Now, in the last episode, everybody gave me some in the battle report. Oh, well, you should have took the stims. You should have did this. You should have did that. You know, hindsight's 20/20. This one is a kind of a universal thing. Everybody understands what's going on here, And it makes sense. It's universal. Communications relay, combat team training, and his recon is 3+, can be used at any time. So it can be used by everybody. So combat team training is good if you lose half your guys, like I said. Communication relays, basically you get a free additional +1 model command dice per round. You can basically have an extra model go. So it's an extra model activation, which is good. And the Recon 3, that's for everybody. Okay, that's for everybody. I like this one. This is my favorite one. All right, earning her freedom. Lyra gains headstrong keyword. Track how many VPs Lyra scores. The effects are permanent and cumulative. 1 VP. So we keep track of how many VPs Lyra scores. Just Lyra. 1 VP if she gains evade. 2 VPs she gains upgrades to elusive 2. 3 VPs Lyra gains frenzy 3. 4 VPs she gets tough. 5 VPs doesn't give any VPs when eliminated or living the game. Alright. 6 VPs Lyra is removed from the board at the end of the round after scoring objectives but before checking the scenario win condition. If she is removed in this way, you earn 1 VP. Alright, it's way too long. It's way too much. It's way too much. It's way too much. Plus, the chance of you having Lyra, who's really not that good. You know, we went over her. She's okay. All right, she's okay, but like, you know, fights on a 4+, range of 5. I mean, she's got the 2-3 movement. I think it's 2-3 movement. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it, this one. So this one, I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you think it's good. But I mean, like if she was elusive 2, frenzy 3, that's pretty good fighting on a 4, whatnot with the AP1. You know, she already has frenzy 1, so she goes up to frenzy 3. But man, oh man, there's just so much. And like I said before, okay. Like I said before, all right. Strip them down for parts. Very situational. Really only affects constructs and one other model. This one only Lyra, and you got to do that. All right, you have to basically work with her. Leader by choice, but not some circumstances, is for everybody. Okay, recon, combat team training, communications relay. That's for everybody, not just him. All right, earning her freedom. No good. All right, so now we're going over here. We're coming in hot. I like the name, so let's see what it does. Coming in hot after being called in by the drop suit rule, but before rolling for impact, Sergeant Ugric may perform a single free shoot action against eligible targets that would be effective by the impact. This attack always receives a height bonus, but never a clear shot. Furthermore, you may reroll 1 die when testing the strength of the impact blast. Not bad. I'd say this is number 2, but like I said, the Ector Sanchez one is the one I like. You know, it's like I said, it's not situational. You know when you bring him in, you know he starts off the board. You can bring him in his drop suit. He makes a single free shoot action against eligible targets that would be affected by the impact. This attack always receives a height bonus, but never a clear shot. Furthermore, you may reroll 1 die when testing the strength of the impact blast. Not too bad. It's okay. It's flavorful, but it's okay. So let's go down to the leader role right here. We're going to start right here with leader role. So now this is Orion's solstice programming. Whenever Orion scores VPs for eliminating a leader or size 3 or 4 model, gain 1 VP. I will say that I am a little biased because I really do like Orion and I like the model and like what he does. And you're going to say, hey, coach, listen, what's going on here? Okay, you don't like the thing with Lyra, but I do like this Orion one because he can go eliminate the leader or size 3 or 4 models using that cool gun that he has. All right, he's gonna do some damage. I've taken for Orion when we were using mercs. We were able to bring mercs, and a lot of people say he was a little too expensive. All right, now he's gone up from 2 to 3 VPs. He has the Gauss Blaster, range 6, AP1 with a hollow sight. Okay, he is shooting on a 4. Not bad. I like that. He might be able to take out a 3 or size 3 or 4 model. I don't know. I mean, Andrew took those 2 aberrations last time. This might have helped me a little bit. But, yeah, he can go, he can be a sniper for the leader. I like that. I like this one. This one's pretty good. Okay, you guys did a good job with this. So now, resourceful by nature. So if you look, this is Ector Sanchez. This is his special order. So, the active model may spend the special order result as a short action to place a terminal or a token in a random unoccupied adjacent cube on the same level lower. If it lands in a friendly deployment zone, don't place it there. And the die is still spent. All right, so basically you use the order as a short action. You throw a terminal in a randomly unoccupied adjacent zone on the same level or lower. All right, if it lands in a friendly deployment zone, don't place it and the die is still spent. Well, don't put it in the deployment zone. All right, so what is a terminal? Well, we got to look on above here. Any model in a cube with the terminal may perform a special action to access the terminal, in which case the terminal will dispense 1 intel item. If a model accessing the terminal is capable of picking up the item, it will do so immediately without any further action required. Otherwise, place a token in the cube to represent the intel item. The normal rules apply for picking up items apply to it. Roll 1d8 on the result of 7 or 8. The model has triggered a booby trap, as per page 42 of the main rulebook. Remember, models may only perform a special action if there are enemies in the cube. Remember, models may not. I'm sorry, they may not. I was going to say I read that wrong. Page 17. Each terminal may only be accessed once, and VPs are only gained on pickup, not on discovery. So if you see it, you could pick it up and do it. So you got to use a special action to pick up an intel, basically what a terminal is. This is a way for Mantic to sell some of those terminal models that are actually pretty cool. It's all right, this thing. So basically, you're getting a lot of VPs. So if you could do this, resourceful nature. Now, my thing is, these are called leader rules, right? Orion has a special order, and so does Ector, right? They both have it. So I'm assuming, just correct me if I'm wrong, you're using both. So Orion has a special rule. It's a special order. But the special order, resourceful by nature, is the splat. Okay, if I'm wrong, let me know. But it says whenever Orion scores VPs for eliminating leader and model. I guess this is an inherent action that he has. So like I said, I like that. The terminal one is okay. It's okay. It's a good way to pick up some extra points, and VPs and whatnot. So this list seems to be a little bit more VP scoring heavy. If it's a booby trap, it's a result of 7 and 8. It's travel. It's a booby trap, could blow up in your face. If you're an engineer like Brute Force, you should be okay because they could dismantle it. So it would probably work for her the best. So these two are not bad. Orion's I like a lot. The terminal thing, I see it's cool. It's flavorful. It's narrative, very narrative. Not too bad. This is definitely not for a tournament. Okay, not for a tournament. When it comes to specialized operations, I'm going to go like this. Number 1 would be non-leader by my choice. 2 would be coming in hot. 3 would be stripped down for parts. And number 17 would be earning her freedom. Okay, in that order. Like I said, the stripped down for parts, very situational. Leader's good. Earning her freedom, no good. Coming in hot, it's all right. But, when you have this one here, not a leader by choice, it's hard to pick anything else because that's, in my opinion, the best one. All right, so I think that this is a step in the right direction because the Arias guys were really bad. I like this game a lot. I want this game to be successful. I really do. If you listen to the podcast and some of the stuff we did at Adepticon talking about Halo and Deadzone, I am all for it. The more Deadzone, more better, more games. With the Arias list, it was not good. It was not good. So now what we're going to do next is take these guys against Andrew's Maison list. Yeah, that horrible Maison list with Coiner and then Lab Techs and also 2 aberrations. So let's see how we can do against this. But I can see us a little bit better. I think these guys are a little bit better. You know, first of all, there's not 5 of them. All right. So we have 9 this time. All right. That's number 1. We have a lot of good offensive firepower. Okay. With just think about it. Ector has pretty good guns. All right. Brute force gets in there and starts punching stuff, right? You know, knockback and smash, AP2, fights on a 4, all right? Ugric, okay? He's got fire control. He's got 2 guns, all right? Pretty good. They don't have AP, though. No AP, but he's got to shoot, all right? So that's the only thing. He's the guy that picks off the non-AP guys, all right? He does shoot on a 5, so I say he's, out of shooting, he's kind of the weakest. All right, so we got the 2 Rock'em Sock'em robots. Okay, fighting on 4, smash 1, size 2. They got armor 1, 3 hit points. Those are your Rock'em Sock'em guys. Those are guys who go in and beat face. All right. Then you have Orion with the Gauze Blaster, AP1, hollow sight. Hey, you know what? AP1 helps. All right. Armor has been brought down in this edition, so AP1 is a little bit better. He's got his hollow sight. Get him up top. Get him in an advantageous position where you get the height. Plus, let's see if you can get a clear shot off on him. Okay, and that works out pretty good because, you know, he's also got the you know, size 3 and 4 or a leader. You do that, you get lucky enough to do that, and you get an extra victory point for that. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. The Metabot, he's a medic. Gives you a shield. I'm not big on medics. I'm sorry, I'm not. But, you know, you have to take them. So I guess you'd have to utilize them in this. You know, I've taken medics before because I never liked them, but I said, you know what, Coach, you got to take them to try them out. I took them. They really don't work good for me, but I would think I would use this with a little bit more. The defender shield and whatnot would help out. All right. Let's go with Chrome. You know, he's got his AP2 plasma cannon. Okay. That's going to help you kill stuff too. All right. AP2, maybe you can bring him down. Orion, kill him again. Size 3 and 4. Get you those extra points. And then Lyra. Lyra's the question mark. She's a combat one with frenzy and tenacious. She is stealthy. She is elusive. One, you know, she might be able to survive a little bit. So, you know, but they don't have the regeneration. They don't have the plot armor like the Arias had. But all in all, not too bad. I don't like the fact that they took out all the points because I think it was because of me. I'll be honest with you, bitching and moaning about whatnot. And I gotta thank a few of you guys. Broke it down and said, oh, well, this guy costs 37 points, but basically he should be 23 points like a veer-myn nightmare or this and that. And they compared it. I got to tell you guys did awesome. Really, really opened my eyes too, because like I said, I know Deadzone, but I am not the end-all be-all. I never thought I was. Don't think I am. But I do have a lot of strong opinions because I like this game a lot. Rules Committee, I think this is a step in the right direction. Keep writing stuff like this. You got to give us the points, because what if I want to take Orion with my enforcers as a living legend? What if I want to take Ector Sanchez with the Rebs? What if I want to take the 2 robots in whatever I need, because, you know, we need something. Say take a bunch of Pathfinders, but I don't have combat. These guys can help me out, right? Or Chrome, you know, take a bunch of veer-myn with no AP and, you know, could put him in it, you know, and so on and so forth, all right? Very cool. Right now I am in the process of printing these guys up. We want to get you a battle report with this, because that's where we see it. You know, all this stuff I talk about is pretty good. You know, I like talking about it. I like talking to you guys about it, but you got to get them on the table. Got to get them moving. All right? So if you stuck with me this far and heard my ranting, I really do appreciate it. I really do. And let's get those comments going again. Tell me your opinions. I'd like to know, because it is important to do this. And this is good to talk about. Healthy discussion is good. And I need both sides. And a lot of times I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. But like I said, I would like to see these guys against the Arias guys too. And let's see who is the king of the elite lists. Who could take it out, you know? And, you know, let's see which one is better. But like I said, thanks guys, appreciate you being here. You can check down. We got a link tree with all our stuff. Get in the Discord. We're going to be talking about this a lot. We also have a Patreon, and if you want to support the channel. But yeah, let's get this discussion going. But like I said, I appreciate it. everything you do when you listen and watch with us, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.